Gemini, you're pretending that this has been casual, but really it's not. So let's see exactly how you really feel about this connection, as well as what happens when you stop downplaying it. So this is for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. If you're interested in a personal reading, check link in the bio because you know your girl does them. Go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Gemini. But let's talk more about what I'm showing and how you really feeling. Okay, let's talk about it. So what I have here for you is the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So this is very interesting. You're really excited actually about this opportunity. You may have met someone through work or through a colleague or maybe like through a client or something like that sort, or it might be somewhere where you're really starting to build a stepping stone for yourself. But either way, it's a time for you to really see this person and you're really excited about it because you feel like they're very stable. And you feel like it's a step for you to be very stable when it comes to your heart and really opening yourself up as well. You also see with this connection that it really pours into you. Like this person really kind of like makes you feel like really excited. You don't get like the bad butterflies, you get the good ones. You also just feel as though you're really being seen and you're really being heard and you're really being felt and understood by this person. And so it's actually an opportunity. This is like, it feels like a really big opportunity because you have two aces here. So your real connections here is that you're open to this. You're very much interested. You're hoping that this person comes and feels the same way. You're hoping that the energy is going to be matched. And that's really how the connections you're looking at. Like, this is what you're wanting. This is what you're seeing. You're like, I feel like we're both seeing this as a beautiful opportunity. Maybe they come in with a little bit of extra money and they're like being able to really spoil you and pour into you. And you're coming in with just a heart full of love that they've been desiring and needing. But I see that you are really showing that you feel like you're both in the same like mindset, that you guys both want this and that this is an amazing opportunity for both of you. Now, with that being said, I also have the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands coming out. So what this also shows me here is that you do feel with this connection that sometimes you're hot and sometimes you're hot and then sometimes you're cold. So sometimes you're really excited about this opportunity and with love and seeing where this can go. You're like thinking of different creative ways that you can really express yourself and show your creative type of love to them and the way you communicate, the way that you just go after it. Like you have this you're so charismatic, right? And you're just like magnetic. And so with this, they're naturally drawn to you. And so it gets you even more excited. It makes you want to invest in this. But then there's also times where you're like, is this for real? Is what they're showing me what it is? Because I want to rush towards them. I want to see where this goes, but I don't know if I want to commit. I just don't know. I'm not sure because it seems beautiful. It sounds beautiful, but with the sword, I have been through some stuff. And so I'm not just fully although I'm running towards it, I'm not fully all in because I can keep running past it if I need to. I can move away from it if necessary. And so with that, that's why it's kind of like you're trying to treat it as casual. And because you guys have already said that this is like a casual type of thing, or you guys haven't really like signified, hey, we're monogamous or whatever, because it hasn't done that, you're like, I can't put all my eggs inside your basket, but I do see that we could be something, okay? I would be very interested and open, but I need you to really show me that I'm ready to lock down, because sometimes you show it to me, so I match that energy, and sometimes you don't. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want this, you know what I mean? And so that is really what I'm showing how you're really feeling about it. It's like, it's a very hot and cold, right? Because it's casual. Y'all been saying it's casual, but you're like, I'm still developing feelings. I got feelings though. I got feelings. But with that, let's see what happens when you stop downplaying this. When you start to say like, hey, there's actually times I want to invest my time and energy into you. Let's see what happens from there. So this is already resonating for you, Gemini. Go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Gemini. But let's talk a little bit more about what's coming out here when you really stop downplaying this. And so what I have here for you is the Magician, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So what this really shows me is that when you stop downplaying it, you're ready to really make your future be known, okay? You really, when you start to say what this is and you speak it kind of into existence, that's what comes into your reality. And so Spirit's trying to say, you're ready for this. Whenever you want to say you're ready to have like a real next step with this person, then you can actually make that happen by just envisioning it. Literally, you're that magnetic, you're that magical. This is your time. And so Spirit's trying to tell you, when you really start to like hammer down, say like, you know what, I want this connection, I want to see where to go. Just know that once you say it, once you really feel and believe that that's what you want, that's what's going to come to you. And so with that being said, there's going to become a time here when you're going to feel kind of unsatisfied with being single, unsatisfied with your current situationship or whatever it might be. And so when that time really comes, that's when you're going to stop and just kind of really look at what you're wanting out of this. Really say, hey, I want more from this. And that's when you speak it and you say, like, that's what I'm looking for, you're going to see that this person's going to put in the work. Okay, they're gonna put in the work to make sure they get to know you. They're gonna put the work to show you that they care about you. They're gonna put in the work for you. But not only are they putting the work, you're matching that energy as well. You're doing this together. You guys are building out a relationship, and a solid one at that. Something that's not just like, you know, just surface level. Like, we're getting to foundation, babes. We're getting to foundations, and we're growing an empire from here together, because you're deciding to choose them and they're deciding to choose you. But that's when you actually say, like, hey, this is real and this is my real feelings towards you. But as long as you keep it to yourself, then it's always going to be a maybe here, maybe not type of deal. But when you really start to speak in it and say, hey, this is what I want, this is going to make me happy, because I'm no longer happy of like the being single or not really being like tied down at this time. When you start to really feel that and you say it, your life is going to change. But it's all about what you want to do and what's in alignment to what you feel like you're looking for next in your life. And so that's really what I'm showing for you, Gemini. Now with that, I do want to leave you off with an angel number and a yes no question. So think of a yes no question. I'll of course get your angel numbers. Well, y'all got 3, so we'll go over them. Oh, you guys got 4. That's too many. They're already down here. I'm gonna say this one right here, but we're gonna put these right on back. I'll pull one more for you guys, and then we'll see what comes out here. Okay, cool. So what I have for all of you is 1212 and 000. So what that says here for 1212 is duality. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and ready to illuminate the path ahead. 1212. And then 000, guidance. It says you have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning when one cycle ends and a new begins. 000. So that is what I have for you. Let's get your yes no question completed as well here. So hi, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here with us. But as you know, Gemini has a question. What is the answer to their question? That is a yes. Thank you so much, Spirit. And can you double confirm one more time, what is the answer to their question? And that's a yes, y'all. That's a yes. So that's what I have for all of you. I hope this resonates. If it does, make sure you comment, like, and share this with another Gemini. Also be sure to follow. Y'all need to follow. And then also, if you're interested in the person reading, check link in the bio. See you guys next time. Bye.